From the bottom? Okay. I'm gonna put this right in the bag.
Thank you. Click. Click.
Left?
Yeah. Left.
I think that's so quiet at 1 o'clock in the morning. You know? Driving? No traffic. Just quiet.
I don't like that.
You like it? Yeah, me too.
So peaceful.
Yeah. I also like when it's when you're driving or whatever, you stay up late and you watch the sunrise, you know? Like it slowly just gets brighter.
I like that.
Are you dying?
Chris, do you think Snickers is unhealthy?
What did you say? Snickers?
Yeah.
What about Snickers?
Unhealthy?
Snickers unhealthy? Yeah.
Snickers is pretty healthy.
Snickers? No, it's all it's all candy. There's nothing healthy in candy. You think because there's peanuts, it's healthy?
Yeah, inside there's some almond.
Maybe a little bit, but no. I think there's just too much candy around it. But maybe it's better than other candy. But I don't know if it's healthy. No, it's definitely not healthy. But why? You eat too much of it, or you bought it?
No, just I'm not that buy often. But every time when I try to get Snickers, everyone's no. Sammy, do you need the really things? Every time he tell me.
I think if you eat it once in a while, just like everything,
No.
it's okay. Once in a while, okay.
Yeah, I do. I don't need often.
Yeah.
Today's customers. There weren't very many customers today.
Yeah, it's a rainy day. I felt like when it opened, there was a lot of people that came in.
Yeah.
But even when it rained a little bit, usually a lot of people leave. But I didn't see that many people leave. You know?
Yeah.
But your hustle worked. You hustled some people in.
Yeah, card trick.
Yeah, it worked. Good job.
But the first time I went out there with a card by myself, I guess I didn't have the confidence, and I approached this group that seemed pretty cool. And my confidence just wasn't there. And they just didn't even look at me. They act like I wasn't even there. Like I was trying to give them a card. Hey, you guys want a free caricature? And I said it a bunch of times, so they just kept walking like I wasn't even there. Oh, it about took the wind out of my sails. But then I went out there with Sae Mee, and
what did you do?
I figured if I was with a girl and she was, looking cheery and stuff, that would change the dynamic a little bit, and so they'd be like, "Oh, thanks," And it worked. But she said that they didn't even see him, and it was just that helped my confidence, which might be the case. So that I could come across better,
So just to fill people in, you just wrote a free caricature for today only on our business cards, and just handed them out to people.
Yeah, just 3. I did 3, and I got 2 sales out of it.
Yeah, and people came back, and I don't know. Yeah, actually, you weren't here, but the guy gave it to me. I was like, "Oh, he'll be back," and then you saw them, and you came back and you drew them, and then as you were drawing, the other customer came up and said, "Oh, is this really free?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's free. It's a slow day, and Aaron will draw you. And she's like, "That's it? I can just take it and leave. There's nothing, because people are skeptical about free stuff." And I said, "Yeah, you can." And she's like, "Oh, that's cool." And I was like, "Well, he's just, it's a slow day, so we just want to draw people and have fun, And she's like, "Oh, okay, cool." And they're really nice. And she was like, "Oh, is there an ATM here?" And she was like, "Oh, we want to tip him, even before getting drawn." I was like, oh. And she was like, "Oh." She saw that we take credit cards, so she was like, "That was cool."
So both of the people ended up tipping. We just put it in the register as a sale.
Yeah, that's what I did. Just to get started, slow days, and people were very nice, and
they both bought mats too, or sleeves, but the cheap $3 sleeve deal, which is way too cheap.
Yeah, what Corey said the cheapest is $4.
No, he didn't say anything about it. I didn't ask him about that, but he just told me that after shipping and everything, it all comes out to, on our site, it comes out to like $2.50.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. So
So that's a little cheap. It's not worth the stock almost to 50 cents.
yeah, I think 5 for a sleeve. Well, you know what? Actually, we used to sell sleeves for 5, like normally. And then I told Corey, let's raise the price to 7, and then that would make the mat seem better because it's only 10. But I think actually Corey was saying they're both pretty similar priced.
I still get a lot of people biting on the sleeves, but
Yeah.
that, just because they know that it's the cheaper thing, even though it's not that much cheaper. But I think it's just a gentle push if you want to get them to do the 10, because they almost, yeah, we'll just get the sleeve. You know what I mean? Even though it's $7 and the mat is, but yeah, we'll just get the sleeve. Like that's their throwaway.
Yeah. Or also, sometimes people like the mat is larger, so some people just don't want something that big, you know.
Oh, 깜짝이야.
So you know, like
Yeah,
it's an extra, you know.
yeah, big something to carry around. Cumbersome.
Yeah, real quick. There's this thing I read about. It's really interesting. It was called, I think it's called anchor pricing or something like that. And the idea is that if you price something very, very expensive, you know. So this woman, she owns a character business, and she has like gigs, and she priced this gig very expensive, like $300 an hour. It's all digital, and it's all bells and whistles. And she purposely puts it on her website, knowing that nobody will get it, you know. And so most people, she said, that will never get the most expensive, but they get the second or the regular, you know. And so the idea is it makes the other packages look more appealing. But she says if somebody wants that expensive package, she will deliver, you know. But the idea is to somehow, it's like psychologically,
Yeah.
people want to buy the most expensive. They think they're getting a deal if they're like, oh, we'll just get the cheapest one, you know.
Even though it's not that much cheaper.
Well, yeah, I think it's a psychological thing where some people don't want the very, very best, you know. So
Yeah, like you go into it thinking, okay, well we'll get the second best, like we'll get the second most.
yeah, unless they'll want, oh, we'll want something good, but not something like super expensive. Unless maybe you don't care about money at all, and then you want to show off and get the most expensive, you know. But I think that's less common, you know. So I was interested. I was like, well, what if we just had on our price sign something very expensive, like, you know, color body, like $40, you know, something, you know, all bells and whistles, you know. But then it'll make like the regular, like $10, $15 more appealing, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm curious if that would work or not.
Yeah, probably. You can make it come with all this extra stuff that you don't really need. You could be like, you double color, you get the name. You get you get some kind of you get your choice of background, and then let's say there's 3 choices, and it's real like, oh, you want stripes, or you want or you want polka dots, hearts. Okay, so you get names, you get hearts, you get
names and hearts. You get different
get
color,
glitter, you know?
glitter. Another thing about
you get one shoe.
One shoe?
Yeah.
Just one random shoe?
One shoe, like popping out from the bottom of the page.
But now thinking about it, they have these at theme parks. They have these packages for like photo. You can buy a front gate photo, and they I think this is the other way. It's the most expensive package, but they push how much money you save. So sometimes that might be more appealing too, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Wait, what?
are we here?
Behind the house. Too much come.
Is that past it? The thing shut off.
There we go. Just drive right past it. Hey, there's a cop lives here.
Is this 11th? This is 11th.
Let's make it right. What about you? I guess if you see something like that, are you like most people and you don't get the most expensive? I guess it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
I think for me, I don't really, I'm not too picky.
You can't just go.
So it's like, whatever, I'll get the cheaper medium.
내 오른쪽.
You ever read that book? What's that book called?
Diary of Anne Frank. War and Peace.
Freakonomics?
No. I haven't, but I think I watched like some episodes or listened to some
movie or
podcasts.
something, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, I watched the movie actually. It was very interesting.
Okay.
Yay!
All right, we're home. 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Right here, left, right.
Oh, I was looking on the other side. No.
Are you guys going to the beach tomorrow? Is it the plan?
It's the plan. Let's see the weather. See what the weather looks like.
Tomorrow rain starts at 3. But we leave it there 3. There's 3 on.
Think she can get out?
Yeah, she's fine.
And tomorrow 82, 84, like that.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye, Sae Mee.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye!